Welcome back. As promised, here are 5 more creepy haunted places in Houston, Texas. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, you can check it out up in the cards or down in the description. Otherwise, let's get into the video. Number 1. Patterson Road Bridge. Stretching over Langham Creek, this bridge is said to be the site of a couple of different hauntings. As the legends go, if you park your car on the bridge at night, you'll hear tapping on the windows. Some of these taps are said to be so hard that they can be felt inside the car. But where do the taps come from? Who would want to annoy innocent drivers in the middle of the night? The historical evidence on this is dubious, but it's said there was a battle in the area during the Civil War, or at least some sort of fighting between soldiers that ended with casualties. Ghost soldiers have been spotted in the area, presumably the ones of those who died in these alleged battles. A blogger over at the Oracle of Dreams claims there were also a few fatal car accidents on the road in the early 2010s. Are these spirits really those of people who died premature car crash deaths and are still hanging around? Wherever they're coming from, be careful when stepping on this bridge after daylight ends. Number 2. The Houston Towers Inn. Sitting at 2309 Wichita Street, this gorgeous bed and breakfast used to be a sprawling 5-bedroom mansion for over 3 decades. The house's then owner, Charles Fondo, spent a substantial amount of time and money renovating it. After he died in 2011, the house was sold, and the new owner planned to continue the renovations in Fondo's memory. But the house went into foreclosure the following year and changed hands again in 2014. Today, the B&B is said to be haunted by Charles Fondo, who apparently loved his house so much in life that he chose to come back even in death. Knocking and other strange noises have been attributed to him, and he's been spotted roaming the property, both inside and out. Fortunately, Fondo seems to be a pretty benign ghost and probably just wants to continue being hospitable even in the afterlife. Number 3. The Jefferson Davis Hospital. If there's one thing we should have learned from fiction, it's that you don't build anything over a cemetery. Unfortunately, those who constructed the Jefferson Davis Hospital in 1924 didn't have Poltergeist yet as a reference, so they made this mistake. The building was named for the former president of the Confederacy to appease the families of soldiers who were upset about it being built over their loved ones' graves, but that wouldn't stop the paranormal rumors. The building was closed in 1939 and served a few other purposes before being abandoned in 1985. While it stood unused, urban explorers who entered claimed to hear disembodied howls and screams, and to see apparitions of soldiers and babies. Some even said they smelled sterilization solution. The most haunted floors were said to be the basement and the 3rd floor. In 2014, the building was restored and is now an apartment complex. Still, the hauntings didn't fully go away. Residents often claim to hear strange whispering at night. With disturbed graves and hundreds of hospital patients who probably died there, it's a wonder this building isn't more haunted. Number 4. Tinseltown. When I was a kid, there was nothing cooler than going to a Tinseltown movie theater with its giant screens, colorful decorations, and video arcades. But those who venture to the Tinseltown 17 in the suburban city of The Woodlands might get more than they bargained for. As the stories go, the land where this Tinseltown now stands used to be a trailer park, which was the site of a horrific fire in 1971. It's not clear how many people died in this fire, but one of the victims was reportedly either a man or a young boy. Doors and lights functioning on their own, disembodied voices, and an apparition of a boy in a storage closet have all been reported. But is this story true? There's no evidence of a fire occurring in the Woodlands during this time period, at least not any that's readily available online. The other big legend associated with the theater involves the apparition of an old man murdering a young boy. So, did the old man kill the young boy? Did the boy actually die in the fire? Did the man kill the boy and die himself in the fire later? Either the truth has been lost to time, or the entire thing is completely made up. But these stories admittedly do spice up an already exciting movie-going experience. just a little more. Number 5. Spaghetti Warehouse. The building at 901 Commerce Street has a storied history that's hard to find solid information on. According to various online postings, the building used to be a pharmaceutical warehouse where one young employee met a tragic end after falling down an elevator shaft. The man's wife reportedly died of grief a year later, and interestingly, she is responsible for a lot of the hauntings here. In 1972, the building was turned into a spaghetti warehouse, an Italian restaurant with several locations across the eastern United States. During its run, guests and employees alike reported strange occurrences. Floating objects, apparitions in the men's restroom, and reflections in mirrors of people who weren't there are just a few of the sightings. The grief-stricken wife ghost has been blamed for rearranging silverware, dishes, and even furniture. She's also said to tap guests on the shoulder and pull their hair, so she's not a very nice ghost. But the hauntings here go beyond mere mischief. In one alleged sighting, a girl claimed she saw a woman with a bent neck on the stairs. In the comment section of a 2018 video, a former employee claimed her coworkers would often quit in the middle of the shift due to the paranormal activity. In 2017, the restaurant was closed after suffering tremendous damage due to Hurricane Harvey. It was later reopened as Warehouse 72 on Katy Freeway, though there's no word yet on whether the spaghetti warehouse ghosts have migrated to the new location. So those are all the haunted Houston locations I have for you right now. Be sure to check out part 1 if you haven't already, and let me know if you've ever had a paranormal experience at any of these places. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share it. And for more dark content, I hope you'll consider subscribing and hitting that bell. Thanks for watching, and have a creepy day. Bye guys.